So, the great Hideo Kojima has chimed in about what's going on. He has given his opinion that rhymed on Player Hate Game. Bars! Album dropping next week. On Sony ending physical gaming. Would you like to hear what he had to say? All right, let's check this out here. Hideo Kojima on the end of physical disc production for games. Quote, since production is ending in 2028, this is about video games. But I grew up with physical media, so I find it really sad. You've made Hideo Kojima sad, Sony. Thanks. Currently, I've been buying up a lot of Blu-rays, such as various movies and CDs too. The situation is different for games as they are downloaded to the hard drive. That means the game data remains on your own hardware. However, if things shift to streaming in the future, that won't be the case anymore. Yeah, and things can still be bricked on the hardware, and you know, I think at this point, gamers, a lot of people are really waking up to the fact that they need real ownership. Like once you buy it, it's yours forever. That's what they need. And I feel a movement coming with that. But what's funny is if Sony just starts printing discs again, that might slow that movement down. So what's more important to Sony? Owning everything forever or printing those discs? With streaming subscription services like Netflix or Amazon, there is a server somewhere. And you essentially just have the right to turn the tap. And when you do, the data flows out. That's how movies work on these platforms, right? You don't download the data, you access it directly through a subscription. And the consequence of that is that you don't actually possess the data yourself. There are companies that own these servers and let you turn the tap for a monthly fee. However, with nations, politics, and various ways of thinking, one naturally has to consider the possibility that if there is a change in the data inside, if there is a change, the data inside will stop being distributed. And if that happens, you won't be able to watch or play the movies and games you like. That is what is frightening. So what is happening to video games in 2028 might also happen to movies. I'd like everyone to keep that in mind. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I was already thinking about that, and he was nice because he still works with Sony. Don't he? He still, that rhymed too. He still works with Sony, don't he? Yeah. Concerned about that too. Yeah, at this point, the way things are happening, I've been thinking, that's tedious. But I've been thinking of going through everything, my whole digital library that I have on Fandango, which used to be Voodoo, and checking to see which ones I actually have physically. And make sure I order all of them physically so I have them all, because there's a lot of stuff that I grew up with, and I'm just like, okay, everything needs to be on physical. Everything needs to be on physical so that, stuff doesn't get taken away from me in the future. You know what I'm saying? So Hideo ain't say nothing wrong. He pivoted to the streaming, talking about the future of what could possibly happen. And people have been talking about that. It is what it is. So, yeah. Sony, you happy with yourself now? You've now made one of the greatest in gaming sad. Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share with a friend. 10 million subscribers. Woo!